first of all, we make absolutely no apology for expelling anti-Semites from the Labour Party.
Are you calling me an
anti-Semite? And we will continue to do that. We took action on anti-Semitism, you know that as well as anybody, and we make no apology for that. I have stood up for the Palestinian cause for over a decade. And during that time, I found it perfectly possible to do that without straying into anti-Semitism, and anyone who can't do that is not welcome in the Labour Party. Secondly, I would just say this, that having been out in the region almost immediately after the 7th of October, I find the Green Party's inability to understand that what happened on the 7th of October was horrendous, and the Iranian strike since. Really a disservice to the Palestinian people. I'll tell you why. Because there is no solution
Lisa,
to the problem in the Middle East unless you recognise that the security of Israel and the dignity of Palestine have to go hand in hand.
Lisa, let me just ask you something, Jo. You were expelled from the Labour Party, but you've now joined the Green Party, which has its own problems with anti-Semitism.
I was expelled by the Labour Party. I'm very critical of Israel. I condemn the attacks, as all Green Party representatives do. And that's not the same. Criticism of Israel is not the same as being anti-Semitic. I know that, I'm Jewish, I know what my family has faced with anti-Semitism. If you just let me finish. The real question is, I think for the Labour Party and for Lisa, is will you end arms sales to Israel just like you did against Russia?
Yes, so I can answer that. We will immediately review arms sales to Israel, and where there is a risk that they're being used against civilians in Gaza, we will end the sales not just of the arms but of those parts as well. What I find really odd about the Green Party position, though, is that when you've had 500 drones and missiles being fired into Israel against innocent civilians by the Iranians, why would you not respect Israel's right to defend itself? We'll never support the right to kill innocent civilians in Gaza, but Israel must have the right to defend itself, surely.
And
don't
both
lives matter?
The United Nations International Court of Justice have looked into all of these issues and they found that there's plausible genocide here. And that's reason enough to end our complicity and to end arms sales to Israel now.
So you don't think Israel has the right to defend itself against Iran?
Every country and every people has the right to defend itself, just like Ukraine against Russia.